Hello, friends. This is your internet buddy Josh. I'm here on another Wine Wednesday with another Michigan wine review. This week we are doing the 2013 edition of Cadia from Left Foot Charley Winery. Left Foot Charley is located in Traverse City, Michigan, on the grounds of the old sanitarium or mental hospital there in Traverse City, which has been turned into a lovely sort of shopping and restaurant area. And Left Foot Charley has their own freestanding building on the grounds, and they make fantastic wine. They do not own their own vineyards. They work with a wide variety of growers in northern Michigan. And in 2013, they worked with our old friends at Gill's Pier to create this wine. Here it is again, Cadia. And that was actually, sadly, the last vintage of wine that ever came out of Gill's Pier vineyard, because it was then sold to an alpaca farming operation. So where the vines used to grow, they're now fuzzy alpacas frolicking in the northern Michigan sunshine. So, before we taste, why don't we go down some of the vital statistics of this wine? I've kind of been skipping that part in my recent reviews, so I don't want to keep doing that. So, 2013 Cadia is 12.5% alcohol by volume. I paid $33 for it at Holiday Market in Royal Oak. It is a Bordeaux-style field blend, which means the grapes that went into this wine came from the same vineyard. And so it's a blend of stuff that was already in the vineyard instead of taking some Merlot from this vineyard and something else from this vineyard, etc. So it's a field blend. The percentages are 53% Merlot, 47% Cabernet Franc. Let's see, what else do we got? It's a single vineyard, as I think I already mentioned. And Gill's Pier vineyard was, the soil was predominantly a mix of sand and clay. In northern Michigan, there was a lot of just kind of junk, sand, rocks, boulders, etc., that was dumped by the glaciers in that part of the state. Also, it's on the banks of Lake Michigan, so there's going to be sand. There's lots of even some lovely beaches, several lovely beaches in Traverse City, Michigan, if you ever make it up there in the summertime. So anyway, so a lot of sand in that area, and then there's also clay in Gill's Pier vineyard, as I already said. So subsequent vintages of Cadia, the 2016, the 2017 vintages. I don't know if the 2018 vintage has been released yet. Someone correct me or inform me on that topic in the comments if you know. The 2016 and 2017 vintages were from Engle Ridge Farm in Grand Traverse County. So not in Leelanau or on Old Mission, but in another part of Grand Traverse County, which the other parts of the county are also really good, have some really good areas for growing grapes. And those subsequent vintages were 70% Cab Franc and 30% Merlot, so more Cab Franc than Merlot. But this is a slight. This 2013 edition has a slight majority of Merlot in it. So let's see. Anything else I missed? I don't think so. Let's taste. See the color here? It's pretty typical of a red Bordeaux blend as far as the color goes. Kind of a dark purple, I would describe it. The nose, I would say cherry pie, maybe slightly burnt cherry pie. So I'll often say in my tasting notes, burnt pie. That's not a bad thing. It just to me shows kind of more kind of caramelized fruit, maybe with a little bit of smokiness to it. So this definitely has that. I would say some blackberry in the nose, some cedar, and some clove as well. This has been changing as the bottle's been open, and that's a good thing, I think. So on the palate, I'm going to say red. I'm going to say red mulberries, or kind of whatever color purple ones. I don't remember what color mulberries are, but it kind of tastes like those, whatever color they are. Some leather, and then some baking spice, like maybe nutmeg or allspice, in there. And then on the finish, kind of tempting fate here by drinking red wine while wearing my white sweater. I'd say the finish is juicy at first, and then gets a little chewy. On the back end, cherry juice and oak, really the predominant kind of flavors there. I like this wine. I think it's very good. If you find the 2013 vintage in store, snatch it up. It's like I said, it's a relic of a now non-existent vineyard. That was one of my favorites, and I think they really did good things there at Gills Pier. I may still have a couple bottles squirreled away in my cellar to try at a later date. So grab some if you see it. $33 is a good price for a wine of this quality and this rarity. And I haven't had the later vintages of Cadia, but everything Left Foot Charley does is good, pretty much. So buy some of that if you see it too. So I would give this wine a recommendation, which you probably already guessed. Thanks for visiting the blog here. I'm sorry this was sort of a long review. I'm hoping to keep them short. I've been having some storage issues with my phone, and it doesn't help when it takes me 5 takes to get a review right, as I've done with this wine. So anyway, I hope you and your family and loved ones are staying healthy and sane, and your old pal Josh is gonna keep blogging through it to kind of give us all something to do. Anyway, God bless. Peace. See you next time.